That's my kindergarten picture.
You can see the tang on the side of your lips. That's 69. Side of your mouth, I should say.
But, you know, you're a child of the 80s if you remember Ronald Reagan speaking coherently.
Very good. Oh, no, don't do it.
Hello, AF, who's this?
Yes, Tom.
Tom, what do you got?
All right, you know you were born in the 80s if you think Philip Michael Thomas is a celebrity. I got another one. I got 2 words for you. Quiet Riot.
Well, Philip Michael Thomas was the black dude from Miami Vice.
That got two big laughs out of you guys.
Yeah, it was terrific.
Black dude.
Then I had to tell everyone he was
Sam had to fucking chime in there.
Then I had to tell everyone he was the black man.
You also have
Miami
to.
Vice.
I enjoy, for instance, the transition between, for some reason, you guys talking
It was
and then you
seamless, Sam.
answering the phone.
Seamless. It was seamless.
It sounds like it happened at 2 different times.
It was seamless. I had
even though it was a
skills.
live call.
Philip Michael Thomas was the black dude from Miami
Miami
Vice.
Vice, Rico.
Very good. AF, who's this?
Hey, Derek, how's it going?
Good, Eric, what do you got?
When wearing leather pants for cool.
Very good. Wait. The leather pants had to have about 100 different zippers on it, too.
Yeah,
You had to have the zipper near the ankle.
You were really cool if you had the leather parachute pants.
Oh, exactly.
Hey, take it easy. Guys are doing a great job.
Thanks.
I don't know why you're
It's
laughing
cool.
at what these guys are saying.
Very good.
I just zoned out there. What happened?
I don't know why you're laughing at what these people are saying. Like leather pants, you're like, yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I would never laugh at that.
I don't know. It's 1997.
But it wasn't even a joke. The guy wasn't even joking. He was just making a point.
Bill, is that your afro?
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Shit. You look like Montgomery from Fame. Where he tells Ralph Garcia he's in love with him.
That's way back college. That's me on WERS.
That's the Simply Red guy.
Yeah, I gave that one to the Boston Globe. That's haunted me ever since.
Fuck. Wow. Damn. Was that the big...
It's not even funny. It's just, wow.
No, yeah, we're just looking at it like, oh. No, I didn't realize your hair could do that. Was that the highest you got it?
Yeah, that was me in my rebel, no pussy college days.
See, Sam, cut your hair.
I like my hair.
You're
gonna
doing
look
like
back.
a Bill Burr thing.
You're gonna look back like this, though.
Horrible.
Yeah, just cut it. It's time.
You're gonna go, what was I thinking? Oh. When I'm doing Child of the 2000s bits.
What a cock. What a cock he is.
Yeah, look at me. Oh, I got some hope there. There's a lot of hope.
Opie, the douche-o-meter is officially pegged. Yeah, I know. The fans are really enjoying this.
You didn't like the very good, Sam? You don't like the way he said that?
Very good. Not gonna do it. It's almost Dana Carvey there.
Will in Houston, I like how Opie laughs at the hilarious joke, then explains it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is important being here.
You're questioning your
I like your.
yeah.
You can hear your excitement that people are actually calling in. Like it's going good. I don't care what somebody said.
Yeah,
you remember salami?
Salami. Yeah, salami. Remember salami?
Nobody eats that anymore.
No.
As long as shitty calls are still going through, they'll do this all afternoon.
And that's what we did.
Oh, yes.
Today we're on a little subject called You Might Be a Child of the 80s If. All right, let me give you an example. You might be a child of the 80s if you ever dressed to emulate a person you saw in either a Duran Duran, Madonna, or Cyndi Lauper video. Ooh, yikes. Never admit to that. Never.
What
You
am I-
might be a
you don't
child
like
of the
admitting to
80s.
anything.
No, I
The
don't
Al
admit to
Yankovic
anything.
lyrics?
Yeah. This is, oh my God, that's when my hair started turning. I didn't know what to do.
Shotgun to the fucking mouth would have been appropriate.
Dude,
Jesus.
did you have red hair? My hair was very blondish when I was a kid, and then it turned like reddish brown.
Holy shit.
And, yeah.
That's 71.
That's the 80s.
That's 1971 right there.
Come on, that's in the middle of the 80s. That's the 80s.
That's the official. The Beatles just broke up their cut. Let it be. You got the Let It Be one.
Yeah. No, that's when Joshua Tree came out. Yeah. That's the mid-80s. Can you tell?
The caption is, I would have thrown spaghetti at your faggoty ass, too. But yeah, no, that's not even, I mean, the 80s are like, this kid is looking like, imagine what's going to happen in the 80s.
Fuck you, Sam.
That's how not a child of the 80s he is.
That could be in the 80s.
No, it's
no
an
way.
impossibility.
No, that could be in
It's
the
an
80s.
impossibility.
I'm holding on to this.
I was
No.
listening to The Clash.
Yeah.
That you weren't.
It's great.
Yeah.
Never
No,
admit to that.
Never. You might be a child of the 80s if your hair, oh, this is a good one, your hair at some point in time in the 80s became something which can only be described by the phrase, I was experimenting.
Remember, it was huge. Girl.
Dude, you sound like you're having the time of your life on the show.
Inside I was crying.
Happy to be there.
Hey, can I tell you
Inside I
too?
was crying.
I didn't even think you were. I think
I
you were
wa-
just completely nervous that you were going to blow this gig.
Oh, yeah,
I
absolutely.
wasn't in an attic.
That's
I
fair.
was happy. I was not in an attic, so I was just like, this is the best place ever. And I was fully expecting to be back in the attic.
I got to be honest
And
with
you
you.
should have been.
I know.
After hearing this.
Exactly.
I thought you said
terrible.
I was not even an attic.
No, I wasn't in the attic.
Of course he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Was. I couldn't deal with the thought that I was going to go back to knocking 10 and
Yeah, we were extremely nervous.
So I had to
It was
make-
a big afternoon drive gig.
if I was laughing, everybody else must have been.
We were a lot older than our audience.
But they weren't saying funny. Like, I wouldn't mind if you were laughing at a couple of jokes that weren't good, but you just laughed at anything that was from the 80s. Like, you know what I mean? If you remember 1983, yeah, it was before 84.
That's
Yes,
stupid.
there's no reason to laugh.
No, because they're not jokes.
And the
Hey,
other,
remember that? Yeah, I do.
the other thing that
It's a crutch.
you guys were told was not only
Shut up, Sam.
to not act your age, but to keep it local.
Yes.
So I hope that everybody's prepared for Opie, the consummate broadcast professional, to bring in that local angle.
local angle,
Local
because
flavor.
They during the air checks, they used to tell us all the time, look, I like what you're doing. This is great. But you know what? You got to make it a little more local, guys.
Just to remind the audience that you grew up in Boston in the 80s. You're from.
did not do that.
You didn't. You
This would be a
acted like
surprise for me.
you were from Boston.
No.
No, he didn't.
No.
Well, you brought in the local angle.
I got to hear this.
Oh, my God.
I was experimenting.
Remember, it was huge. Girl's hair was huge.
Oh, it was so high. They had the peacock look. Actually, the 80s look hasn't left Revere yet.
No.
I think Revere is the only town in America that still has the 80s hair work.
I've never been to Revere in my life.
Yeah, someone told you that.
There you go. I've never been there.
Wow.
No, I don't even think I've ever driven through Revere.
Wow.
But you're from Boston
even-
and grew up in the 80s.
I couldn't point out Revere on a map.
And that was the hackiest reference
Oh, right, yeah,
in
yeah.
stand-up.
So-
And that was the one that you said in the Boston area. Like, oh, is this guy from Revere?
Yep.
All right, so someone obviously told me that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's the hacky.
But you can
fucking-
hear it in him that he has no idea
confidence.
what Revere is, where it is. He's just throwing it out there. Is that good?
It's local, right?
Almost like someone's talking in an earpiece and he's trying to get past through levels of security. What's the password? Revere.
Revere
Yes.
Hoo-ha.
would be the hack town.
Only town in America that still has the 80s hair working, where it's that peacock look. It's really high on top, but real flat. If they turn sideways, they only have like an inch of hair that goes all the way
Yeah,
up.
they were just getting height, pure height. And then they take a little wisp of like waterfall bangs that would come down and like an awning. It was like a front awning. What the hell were they thinking?
That still happens in Revere. That's the sad part.
AF.
Hey.
That was
That's great. You went back to Revere again.
But that was a table pounding. Like, he said, like, yeah, it's just an inch, and I heard.
You heard that, did you?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Bill was right. They did good. Opie reminded everybody. Revere. Local. Massachusetts.
That's going to be great for the air check. They're going to say, yeah, you went local. I like that.
Yeah. This is just two guys from Massachusetts who grew up in the 80s.
Yep, just relating to the other kids.
They couldn't be less like their listeners. Abuse. And I like this part.
AF.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm a child of the 80s that remembers when Def Leppard's drummer had two arms.
That's some excitement.
And the one thing, and here's the annoying part, that was the funny joke that you guys don't laugh at. You go, yeah.
I know.
Like, that
No,
was,
that's-
you should have laughed at that.
That's his inner radio child screaming out, this is the direction I really want to go in. As he's sitting on Revere. Like in Revere. This is what this reminds me of that cripple.
Yeah.
Yeah!
You're right, though.
Why can't I do that?
Fuck, Bill in a way is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I
I
don't
want to
think-
make fun of amputees, not talk about this crap.
Yeah, I don't think this. I don't actually
Fuck,
don't.
you're right, Bill.
I don't think it's this bad. I don't think it's
You're
that
breaking
bad.
it down.
it's so bad.
Let me go to Kyle in Boston. Kyle.
Hey, as hacky as that reveal line was, it's still fucking true.
There you go.
It's true.
There
It
you
is.
Yeah,
go.
true doesn't make it
There you
unhacky,
go.
though.
There you go.
I mean, the point is that you're liars, not what you're,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
telling the truth. You're lying.
Why
You're
are we liars, Sam?
Liars.
Why are we liars?
We really are.
I got a question. Who came up with the idea for Opie and Anthony's demented world? And Anthony pointing to the world and Opie getting ready to punch it. And if I notice, the two of you are in that world and you still want to destroy it. Holy shit! Look at Anthony's ponytail. I didn't even see that.
It's two. I have like one on one side, one on the other, and one on top.
Ponytails.
So it's like this big, fluffy poodle head, and then
You look
Opie,
like you're in Spyro Gyra.
It's crazy, right? Like when I was a kid.
And then I got rubber bands in my hair for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. Opie's got like.
It was the first time we ever had a makeup artist, and that's what they decided. Wow. I don't think they were.
And you guys were
artists.
just like happy to be there.
Hey, why not?
Cool.
Look.
You're gonna do our hair?
It's a
Fuck,
demented
we're
world,
doing a
isn't
photo
it?
shoot today.
It's demented.
I
It's
think it was our-
crazy.
I think it was our first photo shoot, right?
Opie,
Wow.
get mad at the world in this one. Get mad at the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope
Wow.
no-
Why would we punch our world? Because that's basically what we're saying.
You're
This is
demented.
our
It's
world.
demented. It's like Bizarro, but
Yeah.
different.
Hope nobody can tell that we're liars in this picture.
Is that what we're thinking? Yeah. I hope our fucking
Why does that picture
our
say we're
lie isn't
liars?
exposed.
I just hope nobody can tell that we're massive phonies.
That's why they had Anthony put his arm up so you couldn't tell he was already in his 40s.
Come on, I was not. I will not take that.
Because there was nothing about you guys that was like, you didn't really look like that. Like, you guys didn't do your hair like that normally.
No.
You aren't crazy, wild guys. You're
If you
probably
notice,
nice
too,
dudes.
I'm
You
out
live
of my
with an old lady.
mind wild. I'm wearing a Lollapalooza shirt.
Yeah. Right.
In that. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's
Yeah, yeah.
you're just trying.
Because the kids would be wearing their Lollapalooza
Of
shirts.
course they would.
By the way, I had that exact same T-shirt, and I used to wear it thinking I was out of control. But I was also in 8th grade or 7th grade at the time.
Who wasn't?
Right. Yeah, so were you, now that I think about it. In
That's
Boston.
right. We were all fucking were children of the 80s.
Right.
Yeah. That could be the best of the day.
That could be the direction my career could go in. That's what I want to do. Marblehead.
Speaking of
Lemon
flash
stuff.
dance, remember when all the girls of the 80s thought they were cool because they'd wear the leg warmers to school?
Oh, my God.
Who did ya there?
That was
Ed
Anthony's.
did a yeah.
but his-
I did a yeah, but he did his better.
Who was doing the horrific pothead voice right there?
Me, that's what I'm trying
That
to
was
tell you.
play that again.
Opie and I,
Remember when they wore the leg warmers, man?
And how long had it been since you had smoked pot?
90.
So that's 7 years
Yeah.
since you had smoked pot.
But you sound like Dave's not here.
Yeah. Yeah.
7
Yeah, but you had
years.
your clarity at 35. It's 7 years later. I'm too old for this. I really am.
This is so bad.
You're not from Boston, you don't smoke pot, and you weren't a child of the 80s.
Sam's over there just collecting lies.
the evidence.
That's why you reacted to that. Oh,
He's
he
just
had two
collecting
arms.
lies. Yeah, I didn't. At this point, I haven't had a drug in my body for 21 years.
Yeah, let's hear that clip again. That's a good point.
do it though.
The splash dance.
Speaking of flash dance, remember when all the girls of the 80s thought they were cool because they'd wear the leg warmers to school?
I like how he fucked it up too. He goes, "Where the leg
Lego
warmers."
warmers. Lego warmers.
Yeah, Revere, Marblehead, Worcester.
I think we wrote down towns before we went on the air. For the first year, we were we were writing shit down.
I think you're right. I think towns were written down.
Somebody on the Opie and Anthony in 1997 Facebook page just posted a picture of two confused old men with the caption, metaphorical picture of O&A trying to relate to their listeners.
This isn't funny.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. You might be a child of the 80s if you're excited to watch Family Ties. Is it nothing funny?
Family ties.
Yes, I would have to reiterate.
Ugh, just chiming in douche.
No reason.
Almost done.
Painful.
That was
things-
towards the end of your anytime.
Anytime.
More things that happened in the 80s than the phone system gets screwed up or Opie can't get the pre-recorded call to play.
It's one or the other. I can't
shit.
tell. See, you say that the phone system is screwed up, but then I'm factoring in that you guys were liars, so I'm assuming that you're playing pre-taped calls and that isn't what's not working. You can't figure out how to push play.
How could you just factor that in?
I'm not going to admit to any lies today, Sam, but you're keeping track over there.
Yeah.
What are we lying about? in
Well,
your
so
mind?
far, I feel that you've lied completely about your age, growing up in the 80s. You're lying about being from Boston.
About what they think is funny?
You're lying about what you think is funny because those jokes weren't funny. You're lying about smoking pot. You're trying to do the voice. So far I've got 5
Lying
huge
about
lies.
the kind of show that they want to be doing. Lying that they're
themselves.
enjoying themselves.
I like how Bill pointed out the fucking amputee thing, because you're so right.
Yeah, you're like,
That was
please,
edgy. It was like,
please, more
fuck,
people
more
say
like
stuff
that.
like that so I can do stuff like
And
that.
I don't know why we couldn't do it ourselves, like just say, fuck it. Well, we did, finally. But at that point, go, you know what, fuck it. We want to hear more about this demented fucking weird shit.
I'm going to punch Sam in the head.
I like Sam listing the
Sam's
lies.
now
Good.
writing a list of all of our lies from...
All right, what do we got
AF.
on the lie list so far again?
We're from Boston. We grew up in the 80s.
Yes.
We think our listeners are funny.
Yes.
We like doing this type of radio.
Yes.
Everything's funny.
Our calls aren't
recorded.
Good.
We smoke pot.
Right.
Yeah.
That phony dialogue, we don't know the mics are on.
Oh, yes.
There's another one.
We didn't stop smoking pot.
We might get double digits here.
years ago. At this point, Jesus. 7 years ago.
The mics are off.
Yeah, that's 8 lies.
Yeah, that's a lot of lies.
Fuck. All right.
I got to actually make it a smaller font so we can fit it all on one page.
Also today on the show, we're doing the phone, or you might be a child of the 80s if. And we got a couple of good ones coming in here. Might be a child of the 80s if you know who shot J.R.
That's a good one.
That is a very good one. You might be a child
Pause that
of the
real quick.
80s.
Yeah.
What was good about it?
Nothing. I had no idea why I said that, Jim. I throw myself on the mercy of you fucking pricks.
I found another lie. Opie got this from an email as opposed to just reading it from a
yes.
website.
From Prep Burger.
Prep burger or something. Bitboard.
I like
Bitboard,
how
that's what it
was.
Anthony's
was a
like
big one.
feigned excitement. He went,
Not only is it a good one, it's interesting.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, I do remember
It wasn't.
that as a child of the 80s.
Actually, that might be one of the more honest moments you have because you couldn't even sell it with a fake laugh. You're just like, that was English language.
I don't know if people give a fuck about this, but when I was at BAB and then Ann was at BAB with me for a little while there, we were doing way edgier stuff than this.
Yeah, because it was like 7 at midnight.
We had
Boston
we
really
had naked
listened.
girls being spanked, all
Yeah.
sorts of crazy shit. And so we
What, you
we
had
went
naked
backwards.
girls being spanked? Jesus, you guys were out there.
It was way before, now every fucking show has done it. But what I'm saying is naked girls doing some pretty crazy shit, and then we took a step backwards to take this job.
Oh,
I
wow,
guess.
so that's even worse, huh?
Because they had a lot more hands-on shit with us at AF than
Money.
we had at
That's what he's
BAB.
trying to say.
Yeah.
They had a lot more hands-on money.
Hands-on money.
To pay us, and the creative level of the money
But
was
then,
the money.
this is what's
Money,
confusing.
money.
This is confusing even to me. We do have video of like Aunt in a shower with fucking girls,
Yeah.
showering off from debauchery that was,
That was
happening
after
in the
this.
studio.
This was before we fucking realized we got to
Just
we got to
do our
turn this
thing.
ship around. Got to do something
How far out to sea did you get?
very, very far before we decided to turn
A
around.
sea of other men's cum.
That's a good one.
That is a very good one. You might be a
It's
child of the
hilarious.
80s if all skate change directions means something to you.
All skate, remember that?
All skate.
In the skating rink.
Yes.
All skate couples only.
You can hear our Boston accents.
That is a
Yes.
70s reference. I
It
didn't
really
get
is.
that.
It really is a 70s reference.
What?
That's roller boogie.
Roller-
That's 76.
What are you
Roller
talking
skating
about?
rinks.
Well, that's why
and-
Aunt got excited and went, ooh.
Yeah.
Did I? Yeah. I did.
Ooh.
You think they're giving themselves away with the wrong... If you remember separate water fountains, yeah! Oh, wait.
No, that's what somebody calls in with something racist, and then Anthony goes, yeah! That's the direction.
Well, we could all agree you could hear the Boston accents, Sam.
You guys aren't from Boston. You're
can hear the
faking
Bo-
it.
You
Yeah,
can hear
you're
the Boston
phonies.
accents, right?
I'll give you credit for being phonies and liars. As a matter of fact, I'll add that to the list.
Remember that?
All skate.
In the skating rink.
Yes.
All skate couples only.
And then the change directions used to freak everyone out. They'd start falling and stuff, trying to hit each other, trying to turn around.
You know what I know? You're a child of the 80s if the @ key on any keyboard just didn't mean anything.
It didn't mean anything in the 80s.
Now it's very important.
Yes, you might be a child of the 80s if
Please
you
go
owned a
back
pair
to
of
Anthony.
rainbow...
Please go back to Anthony.
Why?
I can't.
Why?
Yeah.
Bill,
Let us off the hook, Bill.
Why, Bill? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Let us off the hook, please. Let's talk about you and Jimmy Fallon.
How every time I sit there and you guys are like, okay, this could be funny. You guys go right up to funny and then you turn it back around again.
We were scared.
We were scared. We were. Okay, now I can't make fun of you. You just totally admit to it.
You know, Bill, we were scared.
You know, being frightened isn't a funny fucking thing, man.
The Opie and Anthony show from 1997 just posted, whoever's running this Facebook page just posted, Brother Mans, why is everyone crashing our site? If this keeps up, we're going to have to block all posts. Chua! Chua!
Yeah, I'll have the last laugh when I start fucking printing up Brother Man T-shirts.
And
I don't
there's
even
the
get that joke. What
Royal
happened?
Flush cover. Look, we're
Opie
playing
used to say,
poker in the toilet.
Brother Man is his catchphrase.
So what's up, brother man?
He used to try to create catchphrases.
You know, Opie, I like you too much to even look at you. After here, I'm embarrassed for
Just
you.
let me be today. You want
Brother
to
Man.
You want to look at the station CD we were part of? You love the Demented World cover. This was called Royal Flush.
That's not bad.
We're all just hanging around, playing poker, having a good time.
That's not bad at all. People still do that.
Where's the urinal one? Was that part of Royal Flush? Yeah, it had to be. There was an alternate
Turn it, Sam, a little bit. I can't say.
cover or something. We're all at the urinal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to say.
There honestly is nothing really wrong with that. It's like, how else do you get 10 guys in a photo? What are you supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
You know, that looks like a bad rock album in the 70s.
Yep.
Nothing. Is it as bad as that joke? Nothing.
No, you're right. It does.
Opie and Anthony just don't remember the 70s.
Well,
No, it was well before.
Tiny little babies. They grew up in the 70s.
There's some great acoustic performances and then real shitty comedy in between the songs. I mean, really bad. Really fucking bad. What are some of the artists on this one?
Everclear, Tracy Bonham, Local H, Our Lady Peace, Cake,
Mighty Joe Plum.
and the WAAF Air Staff.
The Knicks.
It didn't do anything in the 80s.
Now it's very important.
Yes, you might be a child of the 80s if you owned a pair of rainbow suspenders just like Mort used to wear.
It's embarrassing.
What am I fucking
And one more
passing
real
up?
fast.
Kidney
You
stone?
might be a child of the 80s. Oh, man. I actually did this one. You sat with your friends on a Friday night and dialed 867-5309 to see if Jenny would answer.
You did that?
Opie,
Did you do that?
you were an adult.
I'm officially going to admit a lie. I never did that.
Then why did you say you did?
Add it to the list.
But I'm officially not going to admit that. I never did that. And
Why
that's the
would you?
truth.
Why did you tell people that you did? You want to be cool, like the cool kids did, even though you weren't a kid in the 80s.
People now are just writing Opie's a liar.
He's a huge liar. But Ant is just as bad for enabling and just going along. Opie knows what he's doing. I'm going to lie right along with him.
Yeah. Could you guys look at each other while you were doing this show?
Oh, yeah, we thought it was
for some
great.
reason, yeah.
They high-fived while every song was playing.
But
The bald-faced liar show?
Yes.
But who would ever think that would be cool to say on the radio? That, yeah, man, I used to call the no more.
I did that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
What you got to do is, I think, when you listen to this kind of a show, you got to get into their demented world.
You mean that, Bill? Look at the long leather fucking jacket I got, though. That's cool, right?
And your tucked-in shirt.
Yeah.
I like the fact your shirt is tucked in.
Your braided belt.
I know, by then grunge had come in and nobody tucked their shirt.
Nobody
That's
did.
right there. That's a nice hint.
Yeah.
None of the kids are tucking their shirts, but you're trying to relate.
Yeah.
What? You know what, though? There's a dead giveaway in that picture.
Of what?
Dead giveaway that maybe...
Crow's feet around your eyes?
You asshole.
Do you have a wedding ring on?
Yes.
You do?
Oh, there
What
it
the
is.
fuck?
Wow. Someone
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, you
'cause
probably told people it was a mood ring.
That would be the 70s.
They told us they told us to not admit we had girls. that we were available for the
Wow,
ladies.
what a prize for the girls that was. Jesus Christ.
That we were available.
Ah, this is so bad. Oh, that was the unusual
suspects
cover, yeah.
See, because we're unusual.
There it is.
What now?
I'm trying to figure out what's hanging off your pants. Is that like a shirt?
Hat.
Oh, you got your hat buttoned to your belt buckle?
The kids were doing that.
Oh, no.
Sam cannot get enough of this. Sam is enjoying this a little too much.
Look at his head hanging from his belt buckle. The adjustable band.
Now I get
was
why.
snapped to his...
Why did it take this to make you laugh, you cunt?
Oh, it's terrible.
Dude, you were fucking lost. You really were with that big stupid hat. It was just he's like some fucking aging ingenue, still trying to be the flavor of the month. It's over. You're old.
It's a second album cover. And his shirt is tucked in. He's like a dork.
He's like Cheryl Teague in 1991.
His dorky shirt is tucked into his belted jeans.
What a set of balls. Fucking hands in the pockets and true rock star fit.
What a set of balls. Holy shit, Sam.
These opportunities don't come up often.
Oh, that's fucking
I'm going for the gold.
second album cover with his shirt tucked in.
Someone look it up. Were the kids tucking their shirts in?
No.
Dude, even all the other old guys in that photo have their shirts untucked.
Everyone has their hands in their pockets. Just a bunch of nerds.
Geeks.
That's fucking brutal.
I know that guy in the end didn't have a real name. He had a nickname, whatever his name
Rocco.
was. It was, yeah.
That was
There's no way.
Rocco.
Rockhole.
You just know, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the guy that used to come on after us, nighttime.
Every
yeah.
morning show has that.
And see, Hillman had to be the Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's standing.
Because Dave loved Hillman.
He's the guy.
You're going to be our leader in the photo.
Oh, my God. Hillman's been there that long?
Still there.
No, yeah. Whenever I go to Boston, I go out to the show.
Then we'll shut up right there.
Yeah, actually, I like that guy.
I'm not
Why,
gonna
did you
blow
guys
up
have
your
bad
spot.
blood? I think he's hilarious.
I think he's a dick.
No, you don't like him?
Nope.
Too much personal shit. What the fuck is that?
Honk for Hooters on a billboard.
Dude, who's that guy? I was
Wait,
never,
who is that?
I was never on a billboard.
I was never on a
Okay.
billboard.
I can't confirm.
Who's that guy on the left? I don't know.
That's you in
Would
drag.
you dress up in drag?
Oh,
Opie?
no, I swear to God, no.
You promise, because that looks like Anthony and Opie in drag.
No, somebody fucking did something.
It's the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah, and you're doing
There's Anthony.
Honk for Hooters.
It's probably...
No, I swear to you, I'll admit I've done a lot of douchey things in this business, but I've never
wouldn't
dressed like a
remember that.
fucking woman for a promotion.
It's probably photoshopped. It's probably something you done on the side of a road, and somebody photoshopped
Were we
it.
on a billboard at?
I don't remember that at all.
I don't
That's
remember
not saying
that.
much, though. I don't
Honking
remember
for
a lot
Hooters
of,
is pretty
I
nuts,
remember a
though.
lot. It's crazy.
I like how you made like the two O's in Hooters were like boobs. That was really clever.
Can you get that picture and blow it up a little bit?
Is that really me photoshopped?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
I can't either.
Look, yeah, I would not fucking dress and drag for a dumb radio.
Is this
for a
another
dumb
lie?
radio promotion.
Is this another lie?
I
My
haven't
personal life's
confirmed
another
yet.
story.
It could be a
blow
huge
that up.
lie.
Get in there.
No, it's not. I swear.
I'm wearing a Patriots shirt. Is that me?
I don't think
Yes.
that's Anthony.
I don't think that's me.
Because he's got like a
No, it's
mullet.
not me.
It's not pulled
That's
back.
not you
That's
guys.
not
That's not you
No,
guys.
it's not us.
Okay, you told the truth for once.
Yeah, it's not you.
That's totally Anthony.
That was scary.
I remember we
No, it
duct
wasn't.
taped. We duct taped our intern to a pole and left him there.
Jesus Christ.
See right there, you got right up
terrible.
to fireworks. You got right up to the funny.
It was funny.
I was just saying because we tied a kid to a tree and threw
That's correct.
fireworks at him. See, you had the idea.
we actually duct taped him and took the ladder away, so he was just fucking hanging from a pole, and we left him there and went home.
Okay, that's
That I
funny.
remember.
I hope this wild guy doesn't spray that fire extinguisher at
I
anyone.
know.
All right.
Oh, no.
Dude, you look like you're in Quiet Riot.
Yeah, I know.
Look like a nurse.
It was really
I guess
bad.
we're done, Sam. That's it.
Look how pretty Opie was.
Now he's calling you pretty.
That's a pretty intense stare, though. For
Well, he wanted to be, because Opie wanted to be a model, so when he was taking radio pictures, he put on a model face, I think. You've told us you wanted to be a model.
Yeah.
So you
This
telling me
guy.
I
you
didn't want to be a model.
You were a model.
What was it about you that thought you would be a good model?
I was put in something when I was in Rochester. A couple things that we don't want to talk about.
What?
That goes back even further.
no, the answer.
Look at that picture.
The answer is because he was
No,
delusional.
no. Let's go back to that. So what will you put in?
Some stuff.
Did you model bell bottoms at 26?
I modeled I modeled a Coca-Cola T-shirt.
Oh shit! There it is. Can we get some sound?
No.
Yeah, please.
Well, Bill hasn't seen it.
Please. To me.
Because Bill's got to see it.
Just want to see the Coca-Cola thing. Phil is smiling now. Wait till you hear this.
All right, go back. Fuck.
No, I like this because you're seeing all this shit you guys went through to get where you're at. This is actually cool.
Go ahead and spin it.
Get ready.
Hi, I'm Opie, a starving radio personality. I need TV work. Call me. This number right here, okay? Let's check out some videotape.
He just goes, Jimmy.
I know there's a lot of rock and rollers out there, like Led Zeppelin, Guns N' Roses. Why don't you give us a call right now, 325-0500. If you don't, I just might have to sing, and that's going to be ugly. So give us a call, 325-0500. Gabe, back to you.
Opie, thank you very much. Don't threaten us like that. We'd like to thank you for
Don't threaten us like that.
Hi, I'm Opie from WCMF. You know, it's your life, but if you mess around with drugs or alcohol, it's more than just your life you're hurting. Think about your family.
Pause that.
Think about your friends.
I was doing drugs at that point, Sam.
Exactly.
So you were lying
Exactly.
again.
And you should be saying that every morning to your radio partner.
Because that was in the mid-'80s.
All you were trying to just fill whatever role was open.
Yeah.
Whatever they would let you do on camera or on the air, you'd be that guy.
So I'm telling people not to drink or do drugs, and I
Dude,
was
your baby
drinking.
face really saved you, though.
Yeah.
As far as this lie about your age.
I know. I always looked younger than.
So
I
wait,
was.
Sam, you don't think that he cared about the message? You think
No.
that it was just at camera time?
Opie had no integrity. At least up until he came to New York.
I probably did coke that night after filming this PSA.
All you wanted to do was have somebody put a camera in front of your face. There is no integrity whatsoever. Just lies.
All right, are you done with that so we can move on?
No, there's another minute of it.
You wanted to watch the rest, right?
Absolutely.
You know, it's your life, but if you mess around with drugs or alcohol, it's more than just your life you're hurting. Think about your family. Think about your friends.
Coke boogers
Think
coming out of his
beyond
nose.
WCMF and 31 care about you. Hear some noise in here. Come on, guys. Yeah!
Yay!
There's just little kids around you. You're like, yeah, so make some noise here. I swear they are 3-year-olds.
Yeah, but dude, I can't make fun of you for this because this is the bullshit that you have to
go
crawl through.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do this gig ever.
That was local TV, Rochester, MDA telethon. Yep.
That was the sound of a man hating himself. That was it right there.
I was hoping it would lead to something. Not many years later, still doing radio.
By the way, how quickly did you think you were going to make it in this business?
Wow, that's a really good question.
I started at 23, and I go, by the time I'm like 29, 30,
Oh, yeah, yes.
I'll have my own show.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about
Whoops.
right.
Oops. Yeah.
That wasn't oops.
That's about
33, I was sleeping on a futon. Dead serious. Not because I couldn't afford a bed, just my place was so fucking small I couldn't get one in there.
It sucks.
Oh, yes.
It really does just suck.
Chasing a dream.
Yeah.
Folks, want to put some money in the fishbowl? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, you little fucks.
Thank you very much.
What could you have been saying to her? She's probably like, so how far do you live from here? And you're probably like, about an hour. Just
Yeah. Hey, where'd you get that mullet?
Sam, you're slacking. I have to help you out. Another shirt that's tucked in.
Why are you always tucking in your shirt?
Those are the Coca-Cola shirts that you were doing for some kind of a...
Yeah, when I talk about
commercial
I
thing.
could have been a model, this is what I'm referencing, by the way. See, even that's not... I'm just joking about that, but some people...
What are you talking about? Look at that hottie you're standing next to.
Huh?
Look at that hottie you're standing next to.
That was a... For Rochester, that was like a 10.
God damn, a 10?
That's a 10 in Rochester. I'm not even fucking
She looks like a
lying.
mom.
She was younger than me.
Tits are down by her waist.
She's just looking at it.
Look how low her tits are.
They're
I
terrible.
swear to you, she's in her 20s.
And she's looking up at Opie like, you're the coolest. With his shirt tucked into
you
his
are
stonewashed jeans.
Do you think that
little too much.
do you think this is a good modeling exhibition?
The worst.
What I like about Opie here is he clearly knows what to do with his hands because there's nothing more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, he's
Coke!
flinging them around.
Are we done with this?
Did you want to see the rest?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Where'd you get that spiky do?
When did you realize that men would never be a part of your life? Gosh, she's terrible, this one.
They couldn't find a better looking girl?
A non-pig.
If you were a bottom in hardcore pornography, it wouldn't be as embarrassing.
It's up on the ladder.
Yeah, it's
That was old. That was us.
Yeah, that was us talking about the video, which is odd. It should have just been the video.
Because I don't think the video itself was ever posted.
Really?
Oh, really?
Or it must have been posted somewhere and gotten taken down.
Yeah.
Because these are all fan videos. There's no official whatever.
If you want to know, I was up on the ladder and I had to stay there until they raised a certain amount of money.
You got to stay up on a ladder, yeah. I remember.
Did you get down during the commercial breaks? You liar.
You don't think he stayed up there the whole time?
No, as soon as the camera was off, he just climbed right down and sat down on a chair.
I wasn't an asshole yet, so I probably stayed up on the ladder. Here we go.
I actually did this one. You sat with your friends on a Friday night and dialed 867-5309 to see if Jenny would answer. Is Jenny there?
But why on a why on a Friday night? Like,
wouldn't that be like a Tuesday night?
Yeah, what would you make a night of that for? Even if she answered, who cares?
Yeah, a whole fucking night, right?
She'd answer and you go,
Wouldn't you just call it once and that was it? The bit's over?
Jimmy, he was adding layers to the comedy.
Yeah, I guess so, on a Friday night.
Plus, I mean, you never did it to start with, so you wouldn't have any experience to draw from.
Is that when the kids did it?
Yeah, you're trying to... Because kids hang out on Friday nights, Jim. All the kids that are listening, I hear they hang out on Fridays now.
Being a child of the 80s, you weren't old enough to drink yet, so you had to find some fun things to do at home.
You weren't old enough to drink yet. Yes, you were.
Dude, one of these days I'll show you my own my old stand. There's no way I would put it out there.
It's really uncomfortable.
You really don't have to. You don't have to put yourself through this excruciating shit. You just choose to.
Yeah, why do we?
I don't know why we do, but yeah.
Because there's something satisfying about we shit on everybody, so it's fun to kind of
get shit on.
Yeah, man.
Come full circle.
We've all been through it. It's humiliating.
That was a good prank call in the 80s.
Yeah.
Humiliating.
Oh, you hear the dead space there? That was supposed to be comedy.
Oh, that was supposed to be
comedy.
A phone call, right?
No, going with Bill's thing.
There's plenty of room for comedy, jokes,
some laughter and jocularity.
I know what happened there. No comedy, so now I'm going to blame it on the phone. It's like, oh, fuck, something's going on here. But there was supposed to be comedy.
I actually thought that was the best piece of the segment so far.
Listen, it's your concept, Bill, where we got close and then said, no, we can't do this. Listen.
That was a good prank call in the 80s.
Yeah.
The phone system screwed up. All right. Here.
The phone system is screwed. Another lie, right?
It's a lie. He's sitting there trying to push play and make sure the pot is up on the phone call that has been recorded.
But I think it goes deeper than that. I think we had no comedy there, and then we both realized how awkward it was.
So you panicked
and blamed it on like a technical problem.
Dude, that just made me nervous. Like you guys would, like up until then, you were spitballing, you're throwing stuff out. So even if it sucks, there's not the dreaded
just dead air
silence of comedy. That was nerve-wracking right there.
But see, the other thing, this is something we saved from 1997.
I think you were.
I think
you were hitting though. I think you were hitting the button.
Yeah, that sounds like
something wasn't
trying
going
to get the phone thing played. Yeah,
fair enough. So maybe that's not a lie, Sam.
No, yes, it is.
The phone system screwed up.
Because
All
the
right,
phone system isn't.
AF.
Hey, I got one for you.
Let's hear it.
You might be a child of the 80s if you remember carrying a piece of cardboard to school to breakdance on.
Spinning on your head.
Yeah.
Good addition.
With the boombox that two people had to carry at one time.
40D batteries.
Good job, dude.
I'm so happy.
I hate the forced jocularity. Like everybody's just having a fucking laugh party.
You guys both wanted to call that guy a douche because the way he said it. You remember bringing a piece of cardboard to break dance on? You would have been like too long, asshole.
I was just thinking, good thing you got those phones working. You got that thing on the air.
Immediately.
Otherwise,
Immediate. Phone's not working. Call her. Hi.
Yeah, and it's amazing that these callers have such bad jokes, but they're so good with timing on the air, making sure everything's quick and to the point.
Right?
Yeah,
nice and tight.
Anthony sounds distracted during this, like you're fucking online trading and you're just like repeating key phrases like when a chick is yelling at you. Fucking spin on your head.
Yeah, Yeah, I know. I know.
And then we go into,
it's
I'm
embarrassing.
so happy. No, we weren't.
No. My God.
We were so confused.
All right, I've had enough.
Ah, there we go.
We got one more clip. Because Anthony has some new sound effects.
Oh, no. Come
That's
on,
right.
man. Don't end with
Luckily,
me.
there's a fact about
I love how he pulls his hat down on the radio as if anybody can see him.
No, because I can't look at you guys.
That's all right. We're
It's
not gonna
so
funny.
embarrassing.
I'm just going to stare right into your eyes, Anthony.
No, please, Bill.
Luckily, there's a facts about the 80s that segs into them nicely.
Oh, good.
See, this clip, it just left me befuddled because you teased that Anthony had new sound effects to do. Then you read the facts, and then you acted as if the
It
sound
was
effects
spontaneous.
organically. But you already announced that you. I didn't even understand what you were going for.
We're looking at 1997
That's right.
to conclude Jocktober for the people just tuning in. Here's the final track, thank God.
That's funny. 107.3 WAF, the only station that really rocks. It's Opie and Anthony. Anthony's got a couple new sound effects for you in a second, though, okay? We're doing a really cool photo today. We're doing...
Teasing a sound effect?
No, but Anthony going, yeah.
And Opie's relating to the listener as if he's talking right to them by saying, in a few minutes, okay? Because he's not saying, Ant, is that okay with you? He's asking the listener, okay?
I can't take this.
By the way, the Opie and Anthony show from 1997 Facebook page is in phase 2. The 1997 Opie and Anthony show has closed people posting on their wall, so now it's just their postings that you can post on. Their latest one is, today we're asking our listeners, what makes you a child of the 80s, just like your favorite shock jocks, Opie and Anthony.
Your shock jock's great.
You weren't
That's
children of the 80s.
fantastic. That's great.
I was
Liars.
a teenager in the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, it's joyless.
Effects for you in a second, though, okay? We're doing a really cool photo today. We're doing, you might be a child of the 80s if. And you fill in the blank. You might be a child of the 80s if you had a ringside seat for Luke and Laura's wedding on General Hospital.
Oh.
Remember that fiasco? You might be a child of the 80s if you spent endless nights dreaming about being the Bionic Woman or Wonder Woman or the $6 Million Man.
Got a fax here from some guys.
That's all
Got a couple
70s
90
shows.
Yeah, that's
Those are all shows from the 70s.
70s.
You just don't remember.
What is that about?
You just, that's what your lie is unraveling. You know all the words to the Partridge Family.
You think all cops are named
Sound
Barney
effects
Miller?
coming up in 2 minutes, guys.
sound effects.
This is painful. Our lives are falling apart, Sam.
Yes, because you're thinking of things that you're like, okay, well, that occurred a while ago. I mean, I wasn't a kid, but I wasn't a kid in the 80s either, so.
You remember Evel Knievel's big jump over the Snake River Canyon?
He thought a Ford Pinto was a safe car.
Yeah, the
Anthony,
listener-
got some sound effects for that one? Good.
At that point, the listeners are like, what is a bionic? What shows are they talking about?
Exactly.
I never
You
watched
grew up
any of
on
those.
Hogan's Heroes, you fucking liar.
F-Troop.
Yes. I'm the worst.
The listeners are
Why?
just starting to ask, how old are these guys?
Like, what show is that?
The Bionic
Who
Woman?
thinks of her?
So maybe we should have cut the bit.
Yes.
Anthony was watching TV before they ended it with going, in color.
The following broadcast is in living color on NBC.
You might be a child of the 80s if you remember when cigarette companies sponsored comedy hours.
Oh, just posted on their Facebook page. Ant's got new sound effects. Tune in soon to check out the wacky noises.
This hurts. This is bad.
Woman or the $6 Million Man.
Got a fax here from some guys. Got a couple. 90% of your album collection was from K-Tel. You had the Kevin
70s
Bacon
again.
Footloose haircut. And Dad bought Beta instead of VHS.
Oh,
Ouch.
yikes. Very good. Here's
Ouch.
another
Ouch
one.
and
Another
yikes.
fact came in. You might be a child of the 80s if you remember trying to guess the episode of the Brady Bunch from the first scene. Hey, I used to
70s.
play that game.
Did you really?
I never played that game.
Ew.
Can I make an announcement?
Yes.
I don't think there was any facts because this is the topic that segs into Ant's sound effects. And I believe if you listen to the way you said it, and we also got one more fax in.
Yeah.
I believe you're lying and that there is no fax that brings up the Brady Bunch because why would anybody associate the 80s with the Brady Bunch?
Yeah, just for the record, the 80s were, the Brady Bunch was late 60s, early 70s.
Yes, exactly.
I believe it came
Late
on
60s.
right after the Monkees went off the air.
I don't think...
Dude, you guys, it's almost like a serial killer that wants to get caught. You're just leaving all these fucking clues. The pressure of this fucking lie is just crashing down on you.
I never even thought this deeply into it, but you're making complete sense. Yes.
There was no facts about the Brady Bunch.
I officially don't know, but
Listen
I
to
know
the-
I didn't play that dumb Brady Bunch game.
Listen to the clip, and you tell me, honestly.
If you thought a Chevy Vega was a sports car.
We were serial killers hoping to get caught. That's perfect.
There was no facts, yes.
Jeez, that's a long list of lies.
So many.
Brady Bunch from the first scene.
Hey,
I used to play that game.
I used to think I was the only one that did that. Me and my sister would hang out, and the Brady Bunch would come on, and right from the shot of the house, and I go, oh, this is the one where Greg, Peter, Bobby, go. I knew exactly which one it was.
How far did he go with that lie? I like how he's stammering. Me and my sister. I'll go with my sister. Yeah, we used to do that. And then the house would come up. Opie, save me.
Woozy. I'm woozy. Listening to this. Literally, I'm woozy.
Here's what happened. Anthony had Brady Bunch sound effects to do because they're coming. Anthony he had Brady Bunch sound effects to do, so he told Opie about it, and Opie thought this was so good we have to fit it in now, so let's just tie it into this 80s bit, even though there is no facts about it because it has nothing to do with being a child of the 80s. Nothing.
Was do one of the sound effects?
No, but it's close.
No, I said
It's the song. Guaranteed it'll be, the fucking...
it's going to be the keyboard.
tiki.
And it's going to be the whistle.
Oh, Anthony, it just keeps getting better.
Do you think the sound effects are going to be using the slide whistle?
Yes.
I bet.
And there's going to be two whistles.
You know, there's
Two whistles.
You remember it. It's starting to come back to you.
Two whistles.
It's nothing to do with the 80s.
Yeah, see.
Nothing.
I still got it.
They were rerunning the Brady Bunch in the 80s.
They did it in the 90s and the 70s. It doesn't matter.
I know,
Nobody...
but like Child of the 80s is like it should have been something from the Rubik's Cube. How did that never come up?
There's never
you know
been...
why? You were too old to play with them.
There's never been anybody who associated the 1980s with the Brady Bunch, ever.
I knew exactly which one it was. Remember that one where they with the UFO? The UFO, of course. Yeah, they were faking that there was a UFO to fool Bobby, and the Air Force got involved. And I think Greg had the flashlight and the little whistle. It went.
Wait a minute.
It's a UFO.
Wait, I thought that was the sound effect when they were making believe it was a ghost.
Oh no, that was this. Totally different. What's the matter with you? That was the ghost when they wanted the house to be haunted, so they didn't sell it.
Okay, that's the ghost. All right, now what's the sound effect for the UFO?
Totally different. What's the matter with you? You crazy or something?
Yeah.
You crazy or something?
Yeah, I am, I think. If you want me to be
This
crazy,
is a demented world we're in.
I'm sweating.
Anthony's fake laugh is raspy. That's how you can tell. That he does a raspy fake laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Opie, after hearing that, do you think there was a fax that came in
No.
about the Brady Bunch?
No, that was a radio segue into something I thought might work.
So you're admitting
And did
it
it?
was a lie.
And maybe it did work for the time. I don't even
It didn't
know.
work.
I would say that
It didn't work. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
For any time, it didn't work.
And all the people listening to WAAF were like young rock kids. None and never watched the Brady Bunch.
Of course not.
Then how the fuck did we have ratings?
I don't know.
I don't know.
At least you guys had a bit there. Like you drove up to the bit, you went in,
And we went with
and
it.
you did it.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of supportive laugh.
But I didn't like in that bit, by the way, when you said, isn't that the ghost? And you immediately had that other whistle. There wasn't a fucking time for a breath, and you had that whistle.
Yes,
the
Jimmy.
ghost whistle.
I think I may have known in advance that I was going to do that.
Had you guys discussed, okay, here's how we'll come out of the 80s bit and be able to get to your Brady Bunch sound effects?
Why would anybody...
That's a lie, by the way.
I think the conversation was a little more panicked than that. I think.
How are we going to fit the Brady Bunch?
Yeah, do that. That'll take up 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
I don't think that wasn't.
We weren't allowed to talk more than 5 minutes an hour, so that was our best stuff.
And this CD was pressed to be sent out as like this is
this one
the
a bigger gig.
Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah, here's a little example.
Yeah,
of what we could bring to your market.
Just a little piece.
That was a demo?
Yeah.
No, it was a show.
New York, I don't know if you've heard what's going on in Boston, but I got something to play for you.
It wasn't officially.
It was something you sent out, though.
Something we thought was good, though.
Oh, what didn't make that
No, I
tape?
never sent that out.
It was prepared to be sent out.
No, it was never going to be sent out. Maybe parts of it, maybe. I don't know. Why am I even trying to defend this?
Yeah, it's just...
what are the lies? Because that was it.
So far, I've got...
no, there is no so far.
I mean,
we're done.
If the other guys can think of other lies that I missed.
It's done. That was the last track, Sam.
Thank God.
Lies. We're from Boston and have accents. We grew up in the 80s. We think our listeners are funny. We like doing this type of radio. Our calls aren't recorded during the songs. Opie didn't stop smoking pot 7 years ago. We don't know when the mics are on.
That's
Opie
the
got
worst
the
one.
list from a listener email. Opie called 867-5309. We're single. There are any problems whatsoever with the phones. There was a fax about the Brady Bunch, and Opie played the Brady game.
It's not the Brady game.
The Brady game, yes, it was.
I just knew that he did some, fun Brady Bunch sounds.
Oh, yeah, hilarious.
That's it. October is officially over.
How did you come up with those sound effect bits?
Well, Bill, if you got some time,
just
interest
me. Take us through your process.
Well, I take things that people just normally look at as everyday items, and I'm able to turn them around into
I want the real
comedic
shit.
genius.
I want the real shit when you were sitting at home in your apartment.
Yeah.
Did you run it by him over the phone? Do you think this is funny?
No, I think I was just fiddling with the fucking tootly horn, the tootly whistle.
Nervous energy during the break, yeah.
I was like, oh, this sounded like, that ghost thing.
Then Opie's eyes lit up and was like, we're doing that. We're coming out of break. We're doing that.
That's gold. Right.
It's gold.
That's right. We're doing it.
It's fucking painful.
We got one more thing to play for to end Jocktober.
Yeah.
A look back at this year's Jocktober.
Thank God. So it cleansed the palate.
Bill, Jimmy Fallon tonight?
Yes, sir.
That's fucking cool. And the podcast, which is doing very well.
Yep. It's back up on iTunes. Every once in a while, every 3 months, something happens. I upload something and it's the wrong format, and then they feel the need to take the entire 4 years of podcast off.
Why?
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I have no idea why, but then I have to have a bunch of... Then what I do is I try to let other people handle it, and it doesn't work because evidently the email has to come from me, is what I've learned. So basically, if I would have gotten off my ass and just handled it from the first day, it just would have been a 3-week blip instead of 3 weeks.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
That was back up there. Good.
That was pretty boring.
People love fucking Burr's podcast. Tony Iommi is going to be
He's
up.
here, yes.
Oh, he's here?
Yes, just got here.
Okay, so why don't we do this? Bill Burr on Jimmy Fallon tonight, Bill Burr on Twitter, podcast, of course. We look back at this year's Jocktober with this.